Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Usually when I film a restoration video for you guys, I've already had the amp apart and have already evaluated it so that when it comes time to do the video, I'm sure that I have all the parts I need, etc. This video is going to be completely blind, so I have not opened this amp up yet. I don't know at all what's going on inside. It could be totally original, it could be completely restored, you really never know. So I thought it would be interesting to have you guys along for the first look. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a pre-order live for some new Fazio Electric merch. I'll put the link below. I have the classic gold Fazio shirts. I have a new El Camino design with a Marshall stack in the back. I have Fazio Electric trucker hats. The pre-order will be live until at least this Friday. At that time, I'll place the order with the printer, and I should be sending the orders out within a couple of weeks. So check that out. It's a huge, huge help. I'm going to have to be moving my shop soon at the end of the year again because our landlord is selling the house. So all of this support really helps me and my business grow. So I appreciate it very much. So the amp that I have on my bench today is this Oahu 230K. These were built in the late 1940s. I've actually never seen one like this. Usually I see the later 1950s era ones. They sound really cool. This one obviously has some wear, but it's still in pretty good shape. I'm really excited to open this up and see what it's like on the inside because, like I said, I've never seen one of these models. So without further ado, let's get a closer look. I love that two-tone fabric. It's beautiful. So these amps were made post-World War II by Valco out of Chicago, but they're branded by Oahu out of Cleveland. And Oahu specialized in Hawaiian steel guitar related products. And they're partnered with the Tone Master guitar, which was a lap steel guitar. You can see this is a field coil speaker, and this amp belongs to my good friend Bruce Fulper. Shout out Bruce. So we have two instrument inputs, a microphone input, volumes for instrument and mic, and a tone control. All right, time for the first look. So let's check out the tubes. We've got a 5Y3 rectifier. We've got two 6V6 output tubes. We've got a 6SC7 preamp tube and a 6SL7 phase inverter. So obviously I'm going to be replacing this 2-prong cord with a 3-prong. So we can see the filter caps have been replaced and the coupling caps have also been replaced. The resistors are all pretty much original and some are probably going to be noisy. So I'm going to start out by replacing the cord and then we'll evaluate the amp and see if there needs to be anything else done to it. Okay, so I've got the 3-prong cord in there and I'm going to do a little bit of rewiring. So the hot wire goes to one side of the fuse holder. The other side of the fuse holder is going to go to the power switch. And then the other side of the power switch will stay connected to the power transformer primary. And then we're going to wire the other side of the power transformer primary to the neutral wire of the power cord. And these are just for optimal modern safety standards. It's kind of something I always do when I replace the power cords. And then lastly, I install the ground lug onto the chassis and I'm just soldering the ground wire to the ground lug. And there we have the 3-prong cord. So let's try the amp now. It might be a little bit hard for you guys to hear this. I'm going to put my mic up to the speaker, but there is a slight crackle with all of the volume controls down. It's likely going to be the plate resistors because those are all still original, but I can always try and substitute in a new tube and see if that rectifies the situation. So that's what I'm going to try first. So I've substituted in the preamp tubes. This was the original 6SC7 that was in there, CBS tube. And then we also had a 6SN7 in there. This was the original one. Awesome branding. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the plate resistors on these two tubes, the two preamp tubes slash phase inverter. Here on the schematic, you can see that the first preamp tube is a 6SN7, and then the phase inverter is a 6SL7. On this amp, we know that the first preamp tube is actually a 6SC7 for this one, and then we do have the 6SL7 phase inverter, but the 6SC7 is a little bit different. On the 6SC7, the plates are 2 and 5, which are connected together, 2 and 5. So this here, the 250K, is the plate resistor, so I'm going to replace that one. And then on the 6SL7, pins 2 and 5 are the plates. We've got 250K resistors. So here we go on the amp. We have pin 2, this 250K, and then pin 5, this 250K. So I'm going to replace these 3 resistors and see if that helps with the crackling at all. All right, so I've replaced those 3 plate resistors. 1, 2, 3. And the amp is pretty dang quiet now. So those resistors were noisy, which is pretty common. So I'm going to plug in a guitar and let's hear how this sounds. So the amp sounds great. I'm sure Bruce will be thrilled with it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget about the merch drop. Again, link below. This is a super limited pre-order, so get your orders in while it's hot. You can also follow me on Instagram if you don't already, at Oahu Electric. I post a lot of the amps that I work on there. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks so much.